Hey hotties, Melinda here. Look who's back! I made it my resolution this year to upload at least once every weekend. Woo! Hells yeah. Tell you what you've been missing these past 2 months. Not much actually. All you've missed is like Christmas and New Year and my birthday. On December 27th, it was my birthday. This guy had a birthday. I am now 17. More responsibilities. Life is inevitable. But you know what was eventful these past 2 months? PAX South 2017. This will actually be my third year in a row going to PAX. And let me tell you why. This is my third year in a row. I went to PAX South in 2015, and that was to meet this guy. That's right, you remember, I met Mark in 2015. That was the only year he came, and ever since then he has not come. I personally think I scared him off. I personally apologize to all those fangirls that are like, where's Mark? Whenever they go to PAX and he's not there. So yeah, this is my third year going to PAX, and once again it was a blast. And this year I actually went with one friend, and luckily she was there because if not, I probably would have died and crawled my way back home. Here is why. But first, let me introduce you to what PAX is if you don't know because you've been under a rock. PAX basically is a convention for all games. Anything that has to do with gaming, like Nintendo, PlayStation, Twitch, anything under the sun that is gaming, pretty much PAX will happen. And it's an awesome convention. So PAX South, it's always a joy. First year, I only went for one day, and I only went for like a couple of hours to meet Mark specifically, and Bob and Wade, of course. Those few hours that I went, I regretted it because I really wanted to see more, and I just want to see it all. So next year, I went for all 3 days, and I went from till the doors open at 8 o'clock till about 6 when the expo hall closed. So I was pretty much there for the entire day. And of course, it was a bunch of fun, but of course Mark didn't come. But Wade made it better, and my heart soars to him. So this year was different. So PAX South 2017. This is where Ethan, aka Crank, gameplays, and OG and Gerbeagley, also known as Gerald and Brian, and they were coming to PAX, and I was determined to meet them this year. And it was my mission, my life's mission actually, to meet these people, because if I didn't, I would die, or metaphorically just crying to my pillow for a week, regretting that I didn't meet them while they were in my hometown 3 days solid. So a casual day in PAX starts off with the casual standing in line for 2 hours because the doors don't open till 10. What do? You do the usual. You just sit on the ground with a bunch of other people and you play video games. And then once the crowd gets riled up around 9:30, you start throwing balloons. Here's the footage of what I got of literal balls being thrown into the air and people going crazy. It was amazing. It was truly like we were united. How long has it been going on?
Like 30 minutes.
Isn't it just wonderful? That's when you settle into PAX South. See, the first day, you kind of don't want to meet anyone. Well, I mean, you do, but it's better if you set like a mental map in your head. Because if you don't have a mental map of PAX, the convention center, wherever it is, you were just a noob walking around not knowing where the heck to go because all the lines are taken and everyone you want to meet is being surrounded, so you have to have a plan. So that's what first day of PAX is. Mental planning, just planning. That's all it is. You have to have a master scheme going on. That's what me and my friend did. We knew what we had to do. We were veterans. So that's what basically first day was. And here is what happened to me. Literally in the first couple of hours of like around like 12, we were by the merch booth and literally I saw Ethan standing there hugging and meeting fans, and I just went ballistic. And instead of going up to him, saying hello and hugging him, I merely hid behind my friend and pushed her to the other direction. That was wild. And then as we went around to ignore him, he happened to be at the Twitch booth, exactly the place we were going, and I told her, no, you're not going. I am not ready, and I would not tell her. Yeah, I ran into Ethan literally twice in one day, and I did not take the chance to see him. Oh boy, combustion. It was just a basic day of PAX South day 1. Just mental map planning and just seeing your surroundings and enjoying everything. Now here comes day 2. This is a very eventful day. So basically, PAX South day 2, me and my friend, we had a mental map. We were pretty good on where we went to. So the first day, we were just like, hey, let's play speedrunners. So of course, that's what we did. We entered a speedrunners tournament, and what do you know? Neither of us got into the second round. We both sucked. We didn't even win a single race. And then, you know, we got to meet a few people, and I was on a mission the entire day to see them. I did not see a single speck of Ethan, Brian, or Gerald. at all. But you know who I did see? I saw Bob, Wade, and Molly in the exact same day on the exact same place. And it was like, I couldn't do it at first, but my friend was like, "You're doing it? You were going to do it now? Let's go." I have a picture right here of me, Bob, and Wade. They look so, I'm so short. Like, they are literally 14 inches taller than I am. I'm 5 foot and they are 6'4". It was astounding to me. I took a picture with the lovely Molly. Look at her, she's so beautiful. And my heart was content. After that, me and my friend went directly into the Twitch lounge area so we can go meet some of her favorite streamers. During that time we were waiting in line, Ethan, Gerald, and Brian had a signing kind of at the same time. When it started out, we weren't able to get in on time, so I was perfectly fine with it because Ethan had tweeted before this actual signing that he and Gerald and Brian will do something afterwards, and that was that. And I was happy. So afterwards, we went to the autograph booth, and you know they were there, and we were just waiting. And after that signing, boys left, and I was not able to see them for the rest of the day. So I went home kind of sad, kind of disappointed that I didn't get to see Ethan and the guys, but I was happy that I was able to see Bob, Wade, and Molly. So I was good with that. Day 3. Me and my friend, we had 2 missions. To meet Vern Notice, which is another streamer that she absolutely loves and I admire, and meet Ethan and Gerald and Brian. It was my life's mission to meet them. And if I didn't, I was going to be pissy. It was not going to be pretty. So literally we spent the entire day doing it, and it was our mission to find them. Spent the literal entire day looking for Ethan, Gerald, and Brian. Could not find anything. We were just like, we'll find a guy with blue hair, because what are the odds of, you know, multiple guys wearing blue hair like Ethan's? There are multiple guys wearing blue hair. I wasn't expecting like just one guy, which was going to be Ethan. I was expecting like maybe like 2 or 3. There were at least 30 to 50 men with the exact same haircut, exact same color of blue in this entire convention, and it was so frustrating. I literally almost cried. We went up and down the convention hall, all on the floor, on the 2nd and 3rd floor in the gaming console area. We could not find him anywhere. And mind you, there's no service. There's not really good service in the convention center, so it's not like I can get tweets right away. It would be like, I would get like Ethan would send a tweet at like 12 o'clock. I would get it at 3. But luckily, I had Andrea there, and she was there to be my life support and encourage me. And I told her that if we did not meet this boy, I was going to be pissy, and she knew that because she's known me for years, and she knows how I am if I don't get my way. Then we decided, hey, let's go meet Vern because he's right there. Let's have lunch afterwards. We did exactly that, and it was really nice to meet him. I didn't take a picture of him because I want my friend to have all the glory because she loves him more than I do. OTP. And then afterwards we had lunch, and I was actually calm, and I was actually ready to tackle this mission again. So we went back to PAX after eating lunch. It was around like 3:30 when we came back to PAX after lunch. Continued on. We had literally 3.5 hours to find Ethan until PAX closed for good. We could not find him. I wanted to implode. I wanted to throw up. I wanted to puke because literally I had 2 chances. I had 3 chances to meet Ethan, and I blew 2 of them because I was nervous. And I blew 1 of them because I just didn't follow him. I gave up hope. I just plainly gave up. I just gave up. And so it was around 5:30. My dad was calling me, and he asked me what time to pick him up, and I said 6. I was just getting pissy, and my friend noticed that. So she's like, you know what, let's go somewhere with service. And so we went into the lobby. Luckily, we got service. Went on to Twitter, went on Ethan's Twitter, and guess what I saw? I posted a picture with him, Brian, and Gerald somewhere in this location, and saying that they would be on the floor one last time, and that was posted 3 minutes before I saw that post. Like a red flashing siren went off in my head, and I instantly looked at my friend and I said, we have to go. Stand straight up, and we walked through the expo hall into the entire area of where PAX was, and we were just marching. She was like, Melinda, I don't think we're gonna meet him. I was like, no, we're gonna meet him. We're gonna meet him now. And as we're entering the PAX area, there are 3 paths. You can either go right, middle, or left. And my friend was just like, let's go in the middle because we can see down. So we went down the middle, and she was like, you looked this way, and you looked that way. And I was like, all right, let's go. I looked in my way, she looked in her direction, and we saw nothing. I apologize to my friend, Andrea, I love you, and I'm sorry for scaring you a little bit for my intensity of my detective skills and my voice going slow. I just love Ethan, and you know that. We went down to the end of the hall where the tabletop gaming was and the merch booth. We were in that area as if my world collapsed, and I was like, oh, we're not going to be able to see him. And as we get near the pillars between the tabletop gaming and the merch booth, it was like I got hit by a car, but in a good way. Both me and Andrea see Ethan at the exact same time. Here's the pillar, and here's me and Andrea. We passed the pillar just by like a little bit, like a little bit. Like we just passed him by a little bit. And as we look this way, we immediately see blue hair and his voice. I made my goal, and you should have seen me. I looked at him, grabbed my friend's arm, and just fell to the floor collapsing. Because I was like, I can't do this, Andrea. I can't do this. And she was like, you were going to do this. We have searched all day for him, and you were going to do this. So we walk up to him. He's literally just about to leave to go walk the floor, I guess, one more time. I don't know what he was doing. Simply, I just said, Ethan. And luckily, Gerald, thank you for noticing me, Gerald, was like, oh, Ethan, you have someone right here for you. He was like, oh, hi. He was like, it was so cute. It was the most adorable thing I have ever noticed. And I didn't even hold my arms out. Like, I was too nervous. I was like, oh my god, like I was like, he's real, and he literally holds his arms out and he just hugs me, and I didn't want to let go. I was so excited, and I had one of the best moments of my life. And so I was like, this is my chance to meet Gerald and Brian. So I went up to Gerald and I was like, hi Gerald, can I meet you? And he's like, oh, I didn't know you knew me. And I was like, no, of course not. And so I get to meet Gerald. This is my picture with Gerald. Oh my god, it was and then I was like, can I meet Brian? I was like, hi, Brian. He was cute too. I liked meeting Brian. So this is Brian. Look at him. I was like, oh god. I saw Ethan, like the girl that he was talking to before, like left. And I got their signatures, but I have him sign my badge. And I was like, oh, I was literally just about to say goodbye, Ethan. But he was like, do you want a picture? And I was like, oh my god, yeah. So I got a picture, and it's my favorite picture. It's my home screen right now. Oh, but here's the full picture. Let's look how cute he is. Ah! And around the time that this actually happened, he was 5:45. I had 15 minutes left to meet him before my parents got there to pick me and my friend up to go home and end PAX for another year. That was my PAX journey. And of course, I couldn't leave PAX without getting, one of these bad boys. And I didn't get just one. I got two. And before I forget, of course, signed badge. Yes, this is my badge. I've actually been taking it to school this past week because I just don't want to let the memory go. Like, it was my best memories ever. Just the most amazing experience I ever have. Like, it's so much fun because I meet Mark, I get to meet Bob and Wade and Molly, and I get to meet someone new each and every year, and it's so exciting. That's what I like about going to PAX. It's not just about the video games and meeting your favorite YouTubers. It's about uniting into a community of something that appreciates one thing, and it's under a branch of things, and it's games. Like, it doesn't even have to be video games. It's games, and it's a beautiful thing. It's like, we might have different tastes. Like, we might not like the traditional video games where we play console, tablet. We might go to somewhere PC, or we might even go to virtual gaming, like VR, or even like tabletop, and watching tournaments. We all unite into one area, in one building for hours on end, and that's PAX. You meet people that are some of the nicest, most competitive people you ever meet. And it's such a beautiful community. That's what I love going to PAX so much. I see people who are diverse in pretty much everything, from YouTube gamers to people who just started mobile gaming. It's not one thing, it's multiple things. And that's what makes PAX. It's such a different experience where I feel most at home. PAX with my friends, even if it's just one friend. I appreciate that. So that's all I have for you today, you guys. So as always, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel down below, give that little bell a notification ring, and as always, I will see you in the next video. See you, Sloth.